This May, Christine and I will have been married for 50 years. Now, yeah, I know, it's a long time. Now, a half a century of marriage offers a lot of opportunities for embarrassing moments. And because Christine tends to be cautious and careful, and I not so much, most of the really disastrous, embarrassing moments were instigated by me. For example, about 15 years ago, I'm at work at York and I get a phone call from Chris, and she tells me that her car has died in the parking lot of her workplace in Lancaster. And she's waiting for a AAA tow truck to arrive to tow her. So I said, well, I'll come down. And I leave work and I drive to her in Lancaster, and I get there a few minutes after the tow truck operator. And he's a nice guy, and he says, you know, you don't really need a tow. The battery's strong enough. I can get you started, and you can drive the car and find out why it cut out. You can drive the car to the garage yourself. And we said, okay, that'll save us some money. That'd be good. And that's what we did. He started the car, stayed a while, make sure it was running okay. It was. Then he left, and Chris pulled out of the parking lot, and I followed her. And about 100 yards down the road, I was behind her when her car died again, 2 or 3 car lengths short of a busy intersection in downtown Lancaster. Well, some bystanders helped me push Chris's car to the curb, to the right there, and I pulled in my car right behind her. But we weren't in a parking area. We were actually blocking the right-hand turning lane for that intersection. And I thought it would be, oh, so much better if I, with my smaller 4-cylinder Corolla, push Chris's larger 6-cylinder Camry through the intersection. Onto the other side, we'd be out of the way. See how I got nice and easy through the intersection. Chris did not like this idea. And I'm embarrassed to admit, I got a bit huffy about it. I am husband, hear me roar. And we decided we were going to do this. Well, I decided we were going to do this. So Chris got in her car, I got in my car. She put her car in neutral, released the brake, and rolled back toward me. Did I mention we were going to go uphill through the intersection? Our bumpers met. Put my car in first gear, stepped on the gas, released the clutch, and the engine roared. It really did roar, but we didn't move. We weren't moving. So I gave it some more gas, and the engine was even louder and roaring louder and louder and louder. And finally I just floored it. And the engine was screaming and the car was shaking and we were about to move. I know we were just about to move. And then there was a noise. It was a loud noise. It was a very loud noise and a bad noise. It was the kind of very loud and bad noise that as soon as you heard it, you knew something really important and incredibly expensive has broken. So I got out of the car and I was careful to step around the puddles of oil that were leaking out of the engine compartment and avoiding the smoking hot shards of metal that were now in the pavement. And Chris stepped out of her car and she looked at me and she said, "Are you okay?" Not a richly deserved "I told you so." No recrimination at all. No, what the hell have you done? Nothing like that. Despite that incredible mess I had made, her first concern was, "Are you all right?" And it immediately occurred to me that this is what love looks like. Now, as a guy, and I think a lot of guys might be like this, we tend to think that to express our love, to prove our love, we have to do something heroic. You know, I would die to protect my wife, my family, my loved ones. And that is a fine and noble sentiment. However, statistically speaking, I am not going to have a lot of opportunities to die in order to prove my love to Chris, and that's a good thing. However, tomorrow there'll be garbage to take out. And there'll be dishes to wash and socks to pick up. And it's through these little things that we do for each other every day that we prove our love for each other. So my advice to all you guys, you want to prove your love? Don't say you're going to die for love. Take out the garbage. Thank you.